Check, 1, 2. What it is, man? Radio Boss Hard Body Kiati AM Wake Up Show. Good morning. IG, what up, though? Big shout out to IG, checking in early, Facebook, YouTube, joining us right now as well. Man, I want to check on y'all this morning, boys. It's a lot going down in the city. It's a lot of action and activity going on, so wanted to be sure that we jumped on this morning and just kind of checked in on everybody and make sure everything was good. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. And shout out to Twitch this morning, too. We on the Twitch. Hopefully everybody having a good morning this morning, man. Normally whenever we jump on, man, I like to get y'all to check in. So I'm gonna do it for a different reason this morning. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Boom. Morning motivation, I got you. Kevin Hood, I got you. We got the morning motivation for you today. Morning motivation, we got it for you. Matter of fact, we got to charge this phone too. We definitely got the morning motivation for you. What about G? What up, Facebook? Where is my goddamn on? Big shout out everybody waking up with us this morning, man. You know what's going on. It is the AM Wake Up Show. It is
waking up in the morning. The AM Wake Up Show with Kiati, the livest show on the internet. Entertainment, interviews, family views, and news you can use.
Radio Boss Hard Body Kiati, man. One time for everybody waking up with us this morning, man. Much love. We already know what today is. It's 504 day. Yeah, we just making up holidays as we go down, man. It's 504 day. One time for everybody from that 504. Good morning. Welcome to the show. You hear me? Here we go. Shout out everybody on the IG. Got that morning motivation for you. Let's get it.
Starting off your day the right way.
Let's get into it.
Here's your morning motivation on the AM Wake Up Show.
AM Wake Up Show, Radio Boss Hard Body Kiati, man. Morning motivation for the morning. I don't know who needed, but hopefully it bless you today. Don't ever take time from enjoying what God has given you to argue with somebody that's miserable, man. There'd be a lot of good stuff going on for you in life. And people will find a reason to be mad at you. People will find a reason to be upset. They will find a reason to complain, find a reason to get all up on your Instagram, looking at you, talking to you crazy sideways, sliding your DM, coming in with the confusion, trying to get up under your skin. Hey, man, don't ever take time from enjoying what God has given you to argue with somebody that's miserable. We don't do that. We don't do that, man. We don't explain blessings. If you concerned about my blessings, take that up with God. Don't be on my line calling me and texting me and tweeting me and trying to argue and backbite and do all that old. We don't do that, man. We do not explain blessings, man. If you have a problem with God blessing me, take that up with God. Real talk, man. People find reasons to be mad. People find reasons to be upset with you because you've done the work, you've been faithful, you've been positive, you've been a good steward over what God has given you. So whenever he bless you with more, you have somebody that's been a poor steward, that's been a hater, that's been negative, and they don't understand why God is blessing you, and they blessing still ain't got here yet. We're not taking time to argue with nobody because they miserable and they mad and they upset. That's not what we doing, man. Hey, if you mad at me, take that up with God, big fella. Yeah. Take that up with God, man. I'm sorry, sir. We don't explain blessings. That's not what we do, man. You can't. How do you explain a gift? You can't explain a gift that somebody gave you. You didn't ask for this. So whenever God is blessing you, that's a gift, man. I don't explain gifts. I don't know why God gave me what he gave me. I have no clue why today was the day that God said, you know what, let's drop a big old truckload of blessings on. Yeah, take these blessings and catch that, big fella. You're not explaining blessings, man. Who cares? I don't know. You can be mad if you want to. Yeah, not me. We don't explain blessings, man. You shouldn't have to. So again, man, morning motivation this morning. I don't know who needed it, but hey, God bless you. If you watching this show, you're a real one. You hear me? It's a lot of people not tapped in right now. So if you watching me, you gotta understand, hey man, I'm God's son. And I know he down with everything we do because we do it positive and we do it the right way. So if you watching this show this morning, you're a real one. And I pray blessings find you wherever you at in the world. You hear me? Wherever you go in the world, I pray that them blessings chase you down and jump on you. And you can't even fight them off. I hope you try to fight the blessing off and it hits you in the face. Like, hope you can't even fight them blessings off. Hope them blessings. Just sneak attack blessings. Jesus, help me, please. Hey, where y'all watching from this morning, man? I just wanted to send some love out y'all way. I was worried about y'all this morning. I be looking at the crime stories sometime, and it's a lot going on in the city right now. So I just want to check on y'all, make sure y'all are safe, make sure everybody is good, man. Y'all heard about them people smuggling the 95 people in one house? I said, golly, 95 people in one house. 95 people inside of one house. Them folks, I say, first and foremost, and I'm saying this respect, right? What kind of house fits 95 people? Sheesh. Man, I looked at this house, y'all. This house did not look like a 95 people type house. It did not. I'm sorry. 95 people inside of one, right? So in my mind, I was like, man, let me see. 5 people facing federal charges this morning. Mariana Garcia Diaz, who's 22. Henry Larios, 31. Okay. Marina, 22. She's from El Salvador. Henry, who's 31. He's from Honduras. Kevin, 25, is from Honduras. Marco Perez is 30. He's from Mexico. And Marcelo is 21. Is from Mexico as well. So y'all got to think about this for real. When you think of smuggling, I'm not thinking of 21 and 22-year-olds. Like, right in my mind, whenever I'm hearing smuggling, I'm thinking like, man, these people about 45, 50. Nobody on this list is over 31. The oldest person is 31. The youngest person is 21. Criminal complaint filed Saturday. The Houston police were called to 12200 Chessington Drive. I said 95. I'm sorry. They found 97 undocumented people being held in 2 rooms of a house. 2 rooms. So they said a report of a kidnapping prompted a warrant to be served in the neighborhood right off the South Beltway. Federal documents say that law enforcement was told by a woman that her brother had been kidnapped after she paid several $1,000s for him to be smuggled into the country. However, the smugglers had allegedly demanded additional money before they released her brother. They also threatened to kill him. And then the investigation led to the home where they found the rooms had deadbolts, all the doors facing outside, which prevented escape. All of the mails were in their drawers. There were no children among the dozens of people crowded in the home, with the youngest being in the early 20s. Only 5 women were there. The rest were males. So if it was 97 people, 92 dudes and 5 women. Charges also alleged that one was told if the money was not paid, he would be put in 4 pieces of wood. Whenever the cops got there, some of the victims identified the 5 suspects, because whenever the cops got there, they tried to act like they was being smuggled too, god dog it. And then they said again, the homeowner told ABC 13 she was renting the home and she had no idea what was going on inside of her house. I don't know. I don't see it's any way that this woman gets out of the charges. You let somebody rent your house and they had 97 people on the inside, man. She got to go to jail too, man. Southwest side. I'm checking on y'all. Y'all all right over on that southwest side this morning? I'm just making sure y'all good over there. This off the Beltway. Sheesh. Man, that's a cold lick, man. But you know the moral of the story? On the cool, moral of the story is that you can't be greedy, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it crazy? Had these people just gave the woman her brother, they never would have found that house. They'd still be smuggling right now had they not been greedy. Man, greed is a different kind of thing, man. I know for a lot of us, and I'm not advocating for treating of people. That's not what I'm advocating. But sheesh, had then people just gave the lady her brother, she would have called them folks. They never would have found those other 96 people that they were smuggling. Had the people just said, hey, man, here's your brother. You paid us this bread. We got him over here. Here's your people. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Oh, man. Boom. This is a crazy story, too. Oh, that's crazy. So let me tell y'all why I kind of remember this story. I remember this story because the little baby that was killed, the baby's name was Baby J, right? So Baby J was related to DJ Official, my DJ, my little brother. And I remember when Baby J passed, I was like, dang, like, how does somebody shoot and kill a baby? Like, that ain't no stuff we do. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how we rocking. Not here. You know what I'm saying? So it's been about a year since Baby J was taken from his family. They finally charged the woman. Shapri Stoneham, 30 years old, charged with felony murder after court documents say she knowingly fired a gun in the direction of an apartment right there on Richmond Avenue. And was reckless as whether it was occupied. They still look for her right now on the cool. The woman has not been caught. She is on the run. The bullet hit Baby J in the back of the head while he was outside making TikTok videos. Again, terrible situation. And this happened on the southwest side. That's why I'd be like, man, y'all, it'd be a bunch of crazy stuff going on in our city, man, and we don't even really be, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up to the family. Pray that they find justice. Oh, okay. Boom. Got it. Boom. Okay. Boom. They said that there had been a fight in the complex earlier that night between one woman and the second woman, who is a friend of Baby J's dad. They said the fight also involved a man, another friend of his dad. The witness said the vehicle that shots were fired from were also the vehicle and the people that were in the fight. Okay. After the fight, they said the two women drove away. Then the woman called and told somebody about it, and somebody recorded the phone call. And that's how they know that she was the woman who was involved in the shooting. So then here's the craziest part of the story. Then the woman recorded saying that if the laws try to come get her, she's going to Austin. So on Monday, April 6th, they said that she called them and said she wasn't involved in the shooting, but it was her cousin. So then she called and told on her cousin, y'all. People crazy, man. Pray that they get justice for that baby, man. For real, y'all. Pray that they get justice for that baby. Y'all, then one more story real quick. They say the most dangerous side of town is not the southwest side. Believe it or not, the most dangerous side of town is what side of town? Y'all the most dangerous side of town? Tell the truth. What y'all think? I know I just gave y'all two southwest back to back. What side of town y'all think is the rawest? She said the north side. Not the north side. Southwest, nope. East, nope. South Park, nope. North side, nope. East, nope. Then the east, nope. Sunnyside, nope. Fifth Ward, nope. What y'all think be going on the east side? Why everybody keeps saying the east side? Is it dangerous on the east side? I need to stay away from over there? Sunnyside, 45 in Dallas, no. West, no. Let me let y'all hear this real quick.
A man shot by someone who snuck up on him.
Hold on, let me let y'all hear this so y'all can see. I just wanted to jump on here and check on y'all real quick this morning, man. We got some big things rolling out. I got a meeting here in a minute. But I definitely wanted to just jump on and kind of share this with y'all real. Just, check on y'all, make sure my people good. Somebody said Third Ward, Guns Point, no. Dead End, no. Y'all funny. All right, check this out. Make sure this is plugged in.
Someone who snuck up on him and tried to rob him in Southeast Houston. This happening at an apartment complex on Glencrest, right around the corner from Hobby Airport and not far from the area. Our 13 Investigates team identified as one of the most dangerous. Our team analyzed every crime reported in Houston, more than 300,000 since last January. We found that crime is up in 4 out of 5 communities. But we also
They said that since last year, they've had 300,000 crimes.
I wanted to know exactly where it is worst. Ted Oberg joining us now in studio with those numbers and some of them, Ted.
Now, y'all got to remember, out of 300,000 crimes, it's only about 5,000 HPD officers. This is real. Let's say 5,000 to 6,000 HPD officers. 300,000 crimes. Golly.
Are alarming.
Boy, it is awfully concerning for everyone who lives in this community. After digging through all of these reported crimes from January 2020 on, it led us here to a neighborhood that is right between Hobby Airport and the Gulf Freeway.
Hobby Airport and the Gulf Freeway is the most dangerous part in the city. Yeah, so if you thought it was yours, no. Hobby Airport, that is the most dangerous. Listen, I know in your mind, everybody automatically want to blame the black neighborhoods. 5th Ward, 3rd Ward, Acres Home. No. Hobby Airport. Y'all, listen. Let me tell y'all how they wilding. Listen real quick. Look.
HPD is doing about it. Ultimately asking the question, if police don't have enough resources in what's arguably the most crime-ridden part of our city, will they have enough resources in your neighborhood?
I know it's serious when they got the music. Listen.
Crime is real bad around here.
Crime is on the rise in Houston, has been for more than a year, and this
Right.
neighborhood is feeling it more than any other.
Dude came out with a machete, and 2 other dudes came out with their pistols. They started shooting each other.
They had a shootout down here last week.
Anyone get hurt?
Yeah, we lost one.
We were walking home, and out of nowhere, a drive-by happened within 5 feet away.
A 13 investigates analysis of every crime reported to Houston police since January 2020 leads to this neighborhood. Here, Houstonians reported at least 1,616 crimes from mischief to murder, each one a Houstonian who's been victimized.
Y'all, 1,616 crimes, right? This is in one apartment complex.
We zoomed in on this corner. From above, yeah, there's that cluster of dots. There's crime here. But only by coming to ground level can you see how serious it is. 700 of these dots, each one a crime. 700 reported crimes at this one complex in the last 15 months.
700 crimes in one apartment complex in the last 15 months.
Every day.
Neil Verma's company owns Los Cabos Apartments. He estimates more than 7,000 people live in the 1,000 apartments here, and he's tired of seeing them victimized.
The crime is getting worse. The break-ins, the number of aggravated assaults in the area.
So you'd think HPD would flood this zone.
This apartment complex drives 25% of the violent crime in my entire district.
One apartment complex drives 25% of the crime. Listen, one apartment, we're not talking about the neighborhood. One apartment complex drives 25% of the violent crime in this man's district, y'all. That's dumb.
This is HPD Commander Matthew May's district running from Clear Lake to Edgebrook. His team responds to crime here every day and for
From Clear Lake to Edgebrook. Dog. So from Clear Lake to Edgebrook, 25% of violent crime is coming out of one apartment complex.
months. He's devoted all the resources he can, but admits it's only a handful of officers here.
3, maybe 4. And that's from Edgebrook down to the Beltway. I never
3 to 4 officers from Edgebrook to the Beltway. I'm not one to tell nobody to start selling drugs, right? But but now on the second thought, don't go over the drugs because popping folks. All right, you hear me? If they rob you for your drugs, the cops is not coming to help you. You hear me? That junk crazy, man. I just want to check on y'all this morning, make sure everybody was good and make sure y'all was okay, man. There's a lot going on out here, boy. I know it's real. Let me tell you how real it is. So of course I have a gun license and I keep that thing on me. But y'all, I real life be keeping the extra clip in my pocket for real. So I be having that thing on me, but then I got another clip inside my pocket just in case. Lord forbid it go down. I believe in you, Lord. I'm going to call you, Lord. But in case you busy, we going to be okay until you make it. You hear me? Until you make it, Lord, we going to be all right. Man, I say, boy, do it really be going? Y'all, I think a lot of time, man, what I've learned is that if you're not living like that, that stuff don't even really cross your mind like that. Like if you're not living inside of like one of them heated areas in your mind, we know it's real and we know stuff goes down, but you really don't think that, man, is really places in the city where laws be there every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, sheesh. Here goes the thing with that. Until we all care about stuff like that that's going on in our city, then at the end of the day, really, we tripping. You know what I'm saying? It has to matter to us even when it doesn't affect us. That's the reason why weak stuff be going on so long, just because, man, if it don't have nothing to do with us, you don't care about it until it has something to do with you or your family. And if it don't have nothing to do with you or your family, then for you to a large extent, it just don't matter. You be like, whatever, you know, it is what it is until it happens to you or your family. And then at that point, then you're like, yo, this ain't cool. This ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's fun and games, and then somebody rob your family member, or you know your family members involved in the drive-by, somebody breaking in your stuff, and then you know if it happens to me, we care. But if it don't happen to me, then you know they bad. You know it is so sad. You know, man, we got to get out of that mentality. You know, just as a city and as a community, we really got to start caring about things that happen to other people. If you think about it, that's the reason racism has been around so long. It's a lot of white people that don't understand what racism is, that don't understand that you know there are really people out here who are discriminated, hated, and attacked because of the color of their skin. That's it. Black people have been going through this for 400 something years. For Asians, have just, you know, started to go through it to a large extent publicly, and now, you know, they're putting things in place to protect them, these anti-hate COVID crime laws. And man, it's amazing that, you know, again, our Asian brothers and sisters went through it and they were able to get some level of national relief or attention for something that's been going on to Black people for 400 years, and there still hasn't been anything put in place to protect Black people from being hunted and attacked. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, man, till we care about stuff like that, because again, you do have people that subscribe to the belief that, hey man, hey bro, it ain't really got nothing to do with us. We're gonna mind our business, we're gonna stay over here. That's y'all, cool. But that's the reason why racism has been around and been alive and well for so long. Because again, these white people in these positions of power, and to these white people that control budgets and control laws and the systems that systematically oppress us, they don't feel where we coming from. So to them, these systems are going to stay in place because, again, it doesn't have anything to do with them. Y'all, please don't let that go over y'all head this morning, for real. It's all fun and games, but then, hey, reasons like that. And so for me, it's just like, man, I know in our community, we really be on some stuff like, hey fam, don't got nothing to do with us. That ain't really, I get it. Boys out here hitting licks, nothing to do with me. And we turn our eye to it, or, you know, and here go the thing, y'all. A lot of times it's not about calling the police to a large extent. You know what I'm saying? It's about us culturally making that unacceptable, because right now make that kind of junk acceptable. Scamming, jacking, robbing, we make that junk acceptable. You know, like your partner tell you they robbed somebody and hit a lick, you like, yo, bust down with me. Man, I need this, I need that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of whenever they do it, you be like, hey, fool, that really ain't cool. Like, what if somebody robbed your mom or jacked your mom or woo woo? Culturally, we've made it cool, and that's where the issue, or that's where the problem comes in at. Thank you, love. So again, whenever we really get together as a community and make that junk unacceptable, and I know that ain't the cool thing to say, right? Yachty, that's not the cool thing for you to say, bro. I get it. I know it's not. But again, man, I be concerned with what's right, not all the time what's cool, you know. So And again, y'all can say I'm wrong, I'm tripping. I'm like, yeah, man, cool. Yachty, you be hanging around with some of the biggest street people. Yes, I do. Facts. Right? Absolutely. Yachty, you out the streets. True. All of this is true, right? But I'm in the streets at a higher level. You know, whenever we was in the streets, one thing I will tell you, even in the streets, I didn't hang around people who vibrated at low frequencies. I didn't hang out with roaches, people that jack, rob, steal. Like that ain't the street people who I was around. I be around the wolves, and I say that not bragging, but I be around people that, hey man, we're gonna mind our business and move how we move. But at the same time, if you ever cross us, you gonna get what happened when you play with a wolf. Like we're not the ones to play. We mind our business. We getting home to these families. We taking care of business. And again, there are different levels of street stuff. You know what I'm saying? So again, I didn't associate with crash dummies. I didn't associate with roaches. I don't associate with people that, you know, do low level stuff. That's not the people who I was around. And it wasn't cool for any of the people around me to participate in those type things. Anybody around me, we not stealing and robbing and jacking. Now, we might shoot you if you try to steal, rob, and jack. We're going to pop some, yeah, but, you know, again, y'all, I mean, I tell y'all all the time, if you really think about people's environment, I didn't go to college. So for me, I could never pledge a fraternity or, you know, women, you know, they go to sororities and stuff like that. When you don't go to college, those type things don't be for you. Gangs were our fraternities on the cool, you know what I'm saying? And even being in gangs and around gang members, you still control what you do. Like nobody got into gang. If you even look at how gangs really started, gangs started as a means of protecting the neighborhoods and policing the communities that they were a part of. Whenever the drugs and stuff got into it and became a certain part of whatever the case may be, that's when stuff got different to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But on the cool, man, whenever people first started gangbanging and stuff like that, it wasn't what people turned it into. You know what I'm saying? It legitimately started from a sense of neighborhood pride, community pride, and us policing our sections in our areas without having to, you know, call the police, without us having to do other things. That's how it genuinely started. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know what people turned it into. You know, it is what it is. You know, so for me, you know, even being in that state of growth, even being in that stage of learning and finding those type of things out, man, you got to vibrate on a higher frequency. You know what I'm saying? So, man, as a community, until we get to the point, and when I say community, I don't mean neighborhood. I mean us as a community. You know what I'm saying? Care about things that affect others that don't personally affect us. Man, it's going to be a never-ending cycle. You know what I'm saying? And that's honestly how I feel. So, you know, a lot of times whenever there are things that go on and what is the right way to say it? When there are things that go on in two young brothers that don't see eye to eye, I will step in as a big brother, or I will step in as and I hate the word OG, you know what I'm saying? You know, OG Yachty. Yeah, I'm a OG, I guess, but at the same time, you know, I feel like OG is reserved for whenever you've made it to just the ultimate level of the top. Like I'm still on the way up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still grinding. We ain't hit our peak yet at all. We ain't even made it to our prime. So I feel like whenever people be like, OG, I'm like, not yet, brother. I'm still learning. I don't have all the answers. I feel like OG is who we go to when everything is done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not OG yet. I'm OG-ish, you know what I'm saying? But we still got some stuff to do now. God's still elevating, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just about, man, while we're there, if I do see something that I can step in and stop, I will do that 9 times out of 10. Now, there is the one time out of 10 when I won't, right? And so y'all probably at home like, Kiati, what is the one time? What is the one time out of 10, brother? Like the one time out of 10. All right, here's the one time out of 10 that I will mind my business. And this is the real answer. Like y'all don't have the sugar-coated answers. This is all I got. This is the real. If people have died based on whatever the misunderstanding is, then I do understand that the streets are the streets. And a lot of times standing next to somebody that has done something like take somebody's life can be detrimental to your life. So, man, as long as it's at a talking level and things haven't been done to take nobody's life, even if it's a fight, Yachty can step in and try to mediate a fight. And hey, man, whenever it's to the point people have died and y'all have, taken other people's lives and this and that, I'd be like, God, you got to talk to these fools because I'm trying to get home to Mika and Parker and Dylan. It's just, I love, Lord. I'm going to do what you asked me to do, Lord. But if they visit to the point where somebody has, this escalated beyond the talk or fisticuffs, we're going. Oh, y'all, my baby done tricked me. I'm thinking this is a coffee, y'all. This is the green juice. I sipped it like it was a warm beverage, y'all, and it made my stomach tingle, god dog. And I'm like, what the whoop? Oh. Hey. Gotta stir that up. Sheesh. If y'all, I thought it was coffee. This is what she bring the coffee up in. Oh, the green juice kicked me. We ran out of ingredients, so I had to stop in the middle. Baby, you dirty. You could have warned me. My body wasn't ready for that this early, y'all. Goosebumps. Gotta tell me. Just got the jiggles. When the last time you had the jiggles? God dog, you had to warn me, baby. Sheesh. I should have knew. She walked up here with them workout clothes on. I should have knew, god dog. And I'm gonna know next time. Normally she come up here with the hoodies on and stuff like this. Came up here looking all fine. Had on the tights, the little workout top. That should have been code for juice. This is a juice cup, big fella. All right, I know what it is now. All right, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, I legit just wanted to get on here and check on y'all this morning, man. I just seen that junk in the news. I said, man, let me check on my people, just because I got to grab that thigh out and come help. I'm going to help somebody, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be there. I'm coming through the hip, y'all. Hey, this is one of them months where I'm going to ask y'all to, keep my wife and I in y'all prayer. God is moving. Got some incredible things going on. Did not do New Music Mondays last night. 9 times out of 10 will not do New Music Tuesday today because we're working on this grown man music and we're trying to be sure we have everything buttoned up and ready to go. And so again, we got 1 or 2 things cooking. God dog it. It's been in the crock pot. It's been cooking for a minute. So we're gonna let it heat up a little bit more. And we're gonna serve it to you hot. As y'all can tell, I'm hungry. Oh man, Kiana, we didn't forget about you, I promise. God dog. Baby, you know what it is. I know why it's doing me like that. It's doing me like that because we ran out of the green, the kale and the spinach. And so it's like the apple is whooping my throat. Y'all, this apple is uppercutting my life right now. And it do got some greens and some carrots in it, but y'all, but this apple is swinging like Mayweather in the corner, shoulder rolling, bobbing, weaving. These greens is in my system like y'all would not believe. I'm woke. I'm up. I'm up and I'm stuck. Sheesh. All right, y'all, here we go. I got nephew. I'm gonna tell y'all when the release party is. So you know what? The release party is gonna be May the 28th. May the 28th. I do got that. D, we did watch the movie Secret Society. And it was crazy. This juice, this juice gonna have my insides loose, y'all. I'm gonna be in the bathroom later, big fella. That green gonna get my insides clean, y'all. These apples is not Snapple, you hear me? Jesus, these carrots don't care at all. This green is acting real mean. My intestines gonna be real clean, y'all hear me? Oh, I might have to leave church and give that bathroom some work, big fella. It's gonna be crazy, son. Don't nobody go there for 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 minutes. Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, if I poop, y'all gonna have to scoop, big fella. These greens gonna make my intestines scream. Sheesh. Oh, okay. I'm almost done, y'all. I got one little corner left. Oh, but that six pack is gonna be intact. You hear me? Oh, don't nobody go in this bathroom but me. Oh, light a candle, turn up the lights. Y'all not being funny, man. As a grown, when is the last time you had to take off your shoes and let your feet get in? You be like, oh, brother, what is going on? This is intense cramping pain. Is this you got contractions, some intestinal action, boy? All right, y'all, last corner. Oh, all right. No, Sharonda. I would never. The booty, what? The fact you even just said loose booty is just a violation. Somebody block Sharonda. Oh, okay, I'm done. You think I'm being dramatic? The bowel movement is gonna be Denzel. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Keep on. You got to be in the room with me, sis. Keep on. I'm being dramatic. Yeah. Give you a drama class in a minute. Playing. Jesus. She playing. Hey. Y'all, when you been with somebody so long, you be with somebody so long, your relationship is not real until you go to the bathroom in front of them. You hear me? Real relationship goals. No, I'm good, y'all. We've been eating clean. I ain't gonna lie. Man, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Can I be honest with y'all real quick before I go to church? I want to be all the way G with y'all. Man, last night it was so hard not to stop and get me something to eat before I go to bed. I'm one of them people that has to eat before they go to bed. And so whenever we get into project mode, my wife and I, we switch up. So mentally, I hit a gear to where like I want to vibrate higher. So, you know, we watch the diet, we watch all these other things. And man, y'all, last night I really didn't eat a lot. Like I think me and my wife may have shared like some crab legs and that was it. Y'all, I was so hungry last night. I'm leaving the club. I've already had to fight for my life breathing because boys are smoking all kind of gas, unleaded 93 diesel, ethanol. I don't know what they were smoking. Listen, whatever they were smoking last night, I had to fight my way through whatever they were smoking. So then after they do all that, y'all, then I'm riding home and I'm like, man, I feel like if I don't eat, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and my day gonna be like off a little bit, right? So normally after a certain time at night, we don't eat all the way until after we do our cardio the next day. But y'all, I really was riding and I was like, man, y'all listen to me. I was thinking, man, I just want some curly fries from Jack in the Box. Then I remember my wife ex and her had a problem at Jack in the Box. And then I was like, F Jack in the Box, right? I'm like, I'm not going to Jack in the Box. F Jack in the Box. F Jack and that box. I hope they Oreo cookie machine broke, right? Now I'm hating on Jack in the Box, right? So now then I ride past Jack in the Box and I come past that. I knew I was hungry, y'all, because I ride up and down this freeway every day, right? Every day I ride up and down this freeway. Rosteen, good morning, brother. I ride down this freeway every day, big fella. And I'm looking and noticing all of the food signs. I'm like, man, Taco Cabana. And y'all know Taco Cabana make you go to the bathroom if you eat it after 11 o'clock at night. Like Taco Cabana and Chacho's late at night is a no. I wouldn't care how drunk you get. If you drink either one of those, you have an appointment at 7 a.m. At the Super Bowl, big fella. You're going straight to the Super Bowl to drop the Browns off. Cleveland Browns. Understand what I'm telling y'all, right? So I'm like, man, I can't do Taco Cabana, y'all. But I just really was thinking about lettuce, sour cream, tomatoes, the Cabana Bowl. I'm thinking about all kind of just dumb stuff right in my mind. I'm like, man, this is crazy, right? So then I'm like, cool. So then I pass that, and then I come next to Whataburger, y'all, and I'm passing Whataburger, and I was like, man, right now, I really could go for like a 3-piece chicken strips, with the gravy and then the ketchup on the side. And then I like, dang, you know, I'm still waiting for my teeth to get done from Dr. Rose. So I got these temporary teeth in and my mouth is still hurting. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna do Whataburger because the chicken strips sometimes they be crunchy. And then when you crunch on the back, then my teeth gonna be hurt. So I can't do that. Trying to stay away from the crunchy foods. Then I'm like, man, I made up my mind, y'all. I'm going to McDonald's. I could care what nobody say. I'm stopping at McDonald's, y'all. I'm stopping at McDonald's. I want the fish. I'm gonna get the hot fries, no salt. And I always tell them no salt, so they cook the fries fresh. I've made up in my mind I'm going to McDonald's, y'all. I exit, I come down the thing, and I look up under I'm finna turn into the Golden Arches, y'all. I'm finna swerve into and go into the Golden Arches. And they was closed. So I just went home. Went home and did half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I went to bed. Just to wake up and for my wife to bring me this juice that I thought was a coffee. Thank you, baby. So I'm about to go start my day. I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all, man, that in real life, man, it's always love on my end. I appreciate y'all for growing. We've been doing this thing for 6.5 months, man. We've been grinding, doing this AM Wake Up Show. And we're going to keep doing it. We got some new things we rolling out to where next week the phone will be on, and whenever we talk about these topics, you guys can call in, y'all can chop it up with me. And we're getting ready to more turn this into a daily podcast to where you can get up and I'll run down all the stories of the day. So you guys can, again, we'll post it online, post it on all of the podcast things to where if you guys subscribe to your podcast every morning, man, we're going to get up and we're going to rock. Now, I will tell y'all this. We're going to package it up into an hour. So if y'all could just spend 1 hour in the morning with me, that's what we're about to start taking and rolling this thing out into. I just want to let y'all know. So I know some of y'all still been cheating and listening to the radio. I know some of y'all been cheating still listening to the radio. I be seeing y'all stories, y'all Instagram stories and stuff. And it's cool. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's love. But yeah, no, man, I'm gonna just get up and just, you know, just 1 hour. If y'all can just give us 1 hour a day. And we're gonna rock. We gonna rock. And we got some things that are about to roll out this month for y'all. So hey man, much love. One time, you know, we cannot leave the show without our sponsors. Give them some love. SiennaSauce.com. Be sure y'all get on and order. I just got hit.com. Hit and hurt. Call 800. I got hit one time for my brother Justin Lawyer. And of course, RepTheCityBrand.com. Shop online. I will be putting up the culture tees. The red and black ones will be online today. So for everybody that's been asking and trying to support, I really, really appreciate you. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So Real Relationship Goals with Brother Royce F. Robinson. I'm actually headed to our meeting now, and I'll get with him to coordinate that time. So, man, thank y'all. I really, really appreciate everybody for going and growing with us, man. It's that AM Wake Up Show. Much love, and they will see you guys.